All right, guys, welcome to another bonus episode of Shenanigans. Not a whole podcast, but big day today. Maul trailer has dropped. Us as the Star Wars fans we are. Let me tell you, this was by far the longest day of work in a very long time.
Oh, yeah?
It took everything out of me not to watch this trailer at work.
That's fair.
I wanted a true reaction. I didn't want to know anything going in. Yep. I even said to you before we recorded, like, I didn't even realize Sam Witwer was voicing him.
Yeah.
Darth Maul is probably my favorite Star Wars character of all time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is the character that got me into Star Wars. So, the first time I saw A New Hope, I absolutely hated it.
Oh.
But I also saw it at like 7 years old. So it was way too slow for me. There wasn't enough action. And then
even the final Death Star battle?
So the first time I watched it, I didn't even make it to the end.
You in movies, man. Like first you don't see Lord of the Rings. Now you're just like, yeah, Star Wars is trash.
I absolutely hated it. Because all I knew was just that one experience of it, and I didn't enjoy any of it.
Fair.
Now, cut to...
But then all of a sudden, episode 1...
Cut to, what was it, 1999 it came out? Or 2000?
Yep.
Something like that?
No, it was 99. 98, 99, something like that, yeah.
I know I was in about 8th grade. And I saw that two-sided lightsaber.
Ooh.
And I was like, this is awesome.
Dude, something about the dual lightsaber just struck a nerve with our generation, man.
It really did. And I even my entire life growing up after that point, I always thought the prequels were better than the original. Now, yes, that's fair. You could say part of it is just better CGI, stuff like that, because they're newer movies.
Yeah.
But that whole era, the prequel era, is still my favorite. I love everything about Clone Wars. For the longest time, Episode 2 was my favorite Star Wars.
Oh yeah, same.
Not even Episode 3, because I didn't really grasp what we got in Episode 3 until probably my third or fourth watch through of it.
Right. Because like when we're still young, we don't really fully grasp. Oh, right, Anakin is actually Darth Vader. Wait, this is how we got there. We didn't
appreciate it. Is what
I didn't. Yeah, we didn't appreciate it at that point. Yeah. Also, the thing about the prequels is like I was so clueless to like how much people hated them for some reason because I enjoyed them so much, like you. Yeah. So like. For me, it was like, oh, this is awesome. Star Wars. Woo. Yeah, but then, like, when Episode 3 was over, it's like, oh, man, we're not going to have Star Wars anymore. But, like, But
again, after appreciating those, I then watched 4, 5, and 6 and grew an appreciation for them. So,
right.
I am
my favorite.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, my favorite movie overall, I think, is probably Return of the Jedi.
Okay, that's fair.
Out of all of them. Yeah.
I would say Episode 3 is now my favorite.
Okay.
But I would still put all 3 of the prequels above the original, just because that's just my opinion. It only means so much.
That's fair.
So tell us in the comments what your favorite movie is, what got you guys into Star Wars, and we'll cut to the chase and we'll just start watching it.
Oh, yeah. Cyberpunk vibe.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is.
Okay, Clone Wars animation style.
Yeah.
From a new perspective.
I wonder what the timeline's going to be here.
I am wondering that too.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
Okay, so it's stormtroopers.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
April 6th.
Fucking love
it. Oof.
Maul.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you.
Okay, Inquisitors.
Oh, Inquisitors. Let's go.
Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
Oh man.
So he straight up said, "Fuck you, clone troopers, and let me fight this dude real quick and kill him too."
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, basically. Basically.
Damn.
So
Okay, so this is probably this looks like it's going to be time wise in the kind of like the Rebels timeline during the Empire, obviously. So it's well after Clone Wars, but it also looks like it's because they still had the Lat gunships in that one part.
So here's what got me. He still has. So I can't tell what kind of legs. That's what I was looking.
Oh, okay. Well, it's going to be mechanical no matter what because he doesn't regrow his legs.
Yeah. Well, no, but like that, that's where I was trying to figure out where it would be because in Clone Wars, at least, there's like three different stages of where he is.
Right.
I do think that's going to be probably, if I had to guess, probably between Clone Wars and Rebels. If I had to guess.
Probably.
I feel like I feel like if it was after Rebels had started, we would have seen somebody from Rebels, but they also could just be holding out on us too, because it's just
true.
So part of
I feel like
could
it's going to be. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be. Because I'm trying. Because I haven't seen the movie Solo. I haven't seen that one. I know he's at like the very end. Well,
he's in the end credit scene. He's not actually in the movie.
Oh, it's the end credits?
Yeah.
I thought it was like the.
Or it might be the very end of the movie.
I thought it was like the very end.
He didn't actually. It wasn't a real part in the movie, so to speak.
Gotcha.
Because he is actually running the crime syndicate. That
which I'm guessing is what this is.
I'm guessing it probably has to do with that too. But that was with what's her name? Daenerys Targaryen's character. Emilia Clarke, I think her name is.
Oh. Yeah.
She is part of his
because he does
syndicate.
that. Yeah, he does all the crime syndicate stuff in Clone Wars.
Correct.
But then he takes over Mandalore.
Correct, but he keeps doing that afterwards. I'm pretty sure. I don't think that ever stopped.
Well, he took over Mandalore for a while, but then the Siege of Mandalore happened, so he probably just went back to that. So that's got to be after Mandalore.
That's my
after
assumption.
The Siege of Mandalore, yeah.
Because Solo takes place after that, and he's running his crime syndicate. Like she ends up going and talking to him on a hologram or whatever the fucking thing was.
Right.
It was so. Spoiler alert, because you haven't seen it. That was the end of the movie.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Well, see, I knew that because everyone was like, "Oh my god, the end of the movie!" They couldn't make Star Wars without a lightsaber in it. Oh, well, they did. It's called Andor.
I was kind of hoping for it to be a little earlier in the timeline, in the sense that maybe we get Savage.
Okay.
Because that would be cool to see. I mean, he could. Yeah, he died in Clone Wars. Actually, so never mind. So yeah, he wouldn't. It would have to be during.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Because yes, that was right before Mandalore. Okay.
Yeah, he died before he takes over Mandalore.
Right. Because the Emperor kills him. That's right. That's right. Well, maybe there'll be flashbacks.
There could be. I mean, the fact that it's animated means we could get almost anything, which is great.
Right.
I love that the first thing they put out was from the creators of Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. Because that was what really put Filoni on the map. That was that's where everyone really fell in love with Dave Filoni.
Who just took over for
Kathleen Kennedy. Yep. Kennedy just stepped down. Now I believe it's him, Favreau, and one or two other people that are in charge.
Something like that, yeah.
So
that's kind of surprisingly mixed reaction, but we could do that. We could do that a whole nother video about that.
I'm all for it because to me, Filoni and Favreau are the people that saved Star Wars. in my opinion.
Right, because Filoni, didn't he study under George?
Him and George wrote the Clone Wars together.
Right.
Like,
That's what
he
it
was the one that George pretty much was like, I trust you with this. He learned all the lore through George, and he's the one that was the closest to him, that if anybody's going to follow what George would write in that, you know what I mean, in that sense, it'd be.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
So it
would make sense that he would take over at this point.
I mean, once Mandalorian came out and the final season of Clone Wars came out, everybody's like, Filoni needs to run Star Wars. Everybody was on the same page, I think, for the most part with that.
Right. They probably just had to go through the motions and all the legalities.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to Maul. One thing I noticed is one of the Inquisitors is the Raven mask guy that Ahsoka kills.
I did. So, I almost thought it was Revan for a second, but then I was like, no, it's an Inquisitor.
Revan.
I don't know. I don't know why Revan popped into my head immediately. Maybe it's just because I'm dying to get Darth Revan somewhere in Star Wars. That's not, you know what I mean?
It's not like a passing
or an old game or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think they canonized him in Rise of Skywalker because the Sith troopers, the red armored stormtroopers, basically, or First Order, whatever, Final Order.
Yeah, First Order.
There were I don't know if they called them legions or like battle groups or something like that, but like they were named after famous Sith, and one of them was Revan, so they canonized him sort of in the background that way. But yeah.
But he was originally just from the Knights of the Old Republic, right?
That whole Old Republic lore in general, yeah.
So I don't know why that was the first name that popped in my head, but I think it was more just the mask reminded me kind of him and a little bit of one of the other ones from a video game. It probably was one of the guys on the Knights of the Old Republic, but it was one of those games. Had a similar mask.
But yeah, so like it's interesting that Inquisitor's there because Ahsoka kills him in season 7 of the Clone Wars. So that tells me it's at least the beginning of the show, because Disney's smart with this sort of thing. Like a lot of the footage that we just saw was probably from like the same episode, just like spliced into different spots.
Or the first 2 episodes.
Right. So the fact that Inquisitor is there gives us another clue to the timeline. So it's probably immediately after Clone Wars.
That'd be
because that's when the Inquisitors come around.
And that's where I think it's
going
to be between Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yes, exactly. So
because Rebels isn't that far after Clone Wars. It's a few years, but it's not like a crazy like 10-15 year gap.
Not really. No,
it's a shorter gap, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's because the whole Empire was like what, like 25, 30 years, something like that. So I would imagine it's like a 15 to 20 year gap between those two at least.
Yeah. So that
because Obi-Wan is obviously older, so and Darth Maul is a little older and a little more insane. But that's in Rebels. But yeah, so this should be interesting. So he's probably running. This is probably the story. If I were to guess, I'm going to speculate here. This is probably how he go after his defeat at Mandalore. This is probably how he goes back to like sort of running the crime syndicate again. Because like you said, that's what he was doing in Solo, basically.
Yeah. He was overseeing.
Even though
he
did that in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, he was basically the head guy of.
Right.
Do we get Anakin versus Maul? Do we get Vader versus Maul? I'm kind of hoping so. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be cool.
How they would?
I don't know. I don't think they can. I don't know if they could do that. I don't know if they can.
Why wouldn't they be able?
I'm pretty sure that. That wouldn't. How would you explain it story-wise?
So my thought is he's not working with the stormtroopers. My thought is he's probably jealous of Vader because Vader took his spot. And he knows Anakin is Darth Vader. He's one of the few people that actually knows that. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'd have to double check.
Emperor's plan for him. I don't know if he. Well, he does know the Emperor's plan, which is why he tried to lure Anakin to Mandalore in the first place. but Ahsoka showed up, and he's like, "You're not Skywalker. What the
Correct.
fuck?" And she was like, "Let's fight." Okay.
That would
I see. I don't
know that I don't think that's likely not where it's gonna go. I do think it'd be really cool.
Right. That would be a fun fight to see.
Especially if like they're alone and you see him like Anakin, and then it just pisses off Vader even more.
Vader's just like,
how do you know that?
You.
How do you know that name? That person's dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know who that is. I'm Darth Vader, bitch, die.
But like, it could be one of those things that just, you know what I mean, pisses off Anakin. Could be something fun to do.
Right. Right.
I do think we're gonna fully explore Maul's abilities too. Like when he threw that lightsaber, like yeah, we knew he could throw it and have it come back. But he like that thing was moving, which was pretty fucking cool.
I'm excited for it, man. Oh.
I'm curious who we're gonna get to show up, because there's no way we don't get familiar faces in that show of some sort.
Right.
Whether it's the Bad Batch or Captain Rex, there's gonna be somebody from the Clone Wars and probably from Rebels at some point. I would think that shows up.
I would imagine, yeah. I would imagine it might just lead into the Rebels story where he comes in. Yeah. That's my guess.
Yeah, and that's probably the most likely. Like there's no way we don't see Ahsoka, right? We got to see Ahsoka at some point in that show.
I don't see why we would. I mean, she fights him on Mandalore, but other than that, they wouldn't really have a reason to meet up unless they just happen to cross paths, which, I mean, they might do. They might do it.
I still feel like if she knows Maul's alive, she's going to be trying to stop him.
She might, but she's also hiding from the Empire as well.
That's true at that point, yeah, because if it's before Rebels and everything, yeah. So
right. Oh wait, no, she can't. They can't cross paths because she's on that that farm planet where she kills the Raven Mask Inquisitor, and this looks like it's taking place mostly on Coruscant.
Yeah, so we'll have to see for sure. Yeah, it really. I think a lot of it comes into where in the timeline does it take place.
Right.
For sure.
Right. Where in the timeline? What planets?
That's our biggest. That's our biggest question right now. I'm gonna do a quick search on IMDb and just see if it's in the synopsis or anything.
IMDb.
International Movie Database.
Yeah, well, yes, I know what it is.
So,
I just like to make fun of it.
I was right. It's after the Clone Wars.
Right. We knew that. We knew that. Given that the Empire
plotting to rebuild his crime syndicate on a planet that the Empire has not touched.
Oh,
that's all it gives us. So that it sounds like it's right after Clone Wars. Sounds like it's directly when Clone Wars ends, is what it sounds like to me. But it could
probably, or around the time when Bad Batch ends.
It could be, yeah. I haven't finished Bad Batch. I watched the first.
That's good.
The first 2 seasons. I think there's 3, right?
Yeah. 3 or 4.
Yeah, 'cause I saw the first 2, but I didn't continue it for some.
It's good.
No, the first 2 seasons were great. But anyway, guys, tell us what you guys thought about the trailer in the comments. Again, tell us all your Star Wars stories. We love to hear how people got into Star Wars, your favorite movies, your favorite characters.
Oh, tell us your favorite ship too.
Oh,
that's what I want to know.
I mean, mine's a basic bitch answer. It's the Millennium Falcon.
That's fine. I like the A-wing.
Okay, that's fair. I'm a Millennium
A-wing
Falcon
Starfighter. Yeah, that's totally fine.
But yeah, tell us your favorite ship. Tell us all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Be sure to follow us on all other platforms. TikTok.
All the places.
Instagram, all that good stuff. As always, we shenan once, we'll shenan again. We'll catch you guys next time.